Most High, he said he can make even your enemies be at peace with you. Say, better is a little righteousness. Better is a little righteousness. Better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without right. Better is a little with righteousness. So what, we don't have great riches and so forth. But you got righteousness. We know righteousness is what? Psalms 119, 142. That righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. So better is a little with righteousness. You that's trying to learn the laws, live the laws, and apply the laws in your life, concerned about what's right in the eyes of the Most High, not just leaning on your own understanding and allowing the devil to come in to make you make the wrong decision in life. That's why I say, better is a little with righteousness than great revenues, getting all the money you can without following the laws of the Most High. It says a man's heart, a man's mind, devises his way. Remember, we went to Job 33 and 14, where the Most High said he directs a man's path to keep you from his pride. In the dream and the vision, you don't even know what you dream. You don't even know what the vision was, but yet still the Most High in your mind to have you do just what he wants you to do. Why I do that? I don't know. I was planning on doing this here, but I ended up doing this because the Most High directed your path. A man's heart divided his way, but the Most High directed his steps. See? There it is right there. You might think you're going to do this, but the Most High say, hey, you're going to do this. Let's look at Ecclesiasticus 19 in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus 19 chapter. And verse 6. He that can rule his tongue, you that can rule what you say, shall live without strife. You're going to live without a lot of problems. And he that hateth babbling shall have less evil. Rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee. You're supposed to be telling another man's business. Speak something of yourself. But some, like I say, a lot of things I've heard that will never be rehearsed out of my mouth to anyone. Talk about yourself. Rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee, and thou shalt fare never the worse. You hear something about someone, then a situation come up, you bring it out, what they done told you about them. Talk about yourself. Rehearse not unto another that which is told unto thee, and thou shalt fare never the worse. Whether it be to friend or foe, whether it be to a friend or be to an enemy, somebody you don't like. Talk not of other men's lives. You hear that? Talk about your own life. But don't be no talebearer about this. You heard something, now you got to tell somebody about somebody else's life. Whether it be friend or foe, talk not of other men's lives. And if thou can, without offense, reveal them not. Don't talk about somebody else's business. That's what he's saying. The world is contrary to the word of the Most High. For he heard and observed thee. He heard. You told something that they had he confided in you only, or me only. He heard about it and observed you. And when time cometh, he will hate thee. You hear that? He heard. You told his business, or you might be in front of him telling his business to someone else that he ain't said nothing. He said he gonna hate you. Thus said the Most High. If thou hast heard a word, you heard about something, let it die with thee. And be bold. Just take boldness to do this. But this the rules and regulations of the Most High. If thou hast heard a word, somebody told you something, let it die with thee. And be bold. It will not burst thee. It will not burst thee. I like that. I love that. And I think about someone in my mind, came to my mind right now, they'll say, no, I can't say nothing about that. I appreciate that. Well, other people probably be trying to hound them down to get them to say what they say, but I think about the scriptures. And they apply this. Every time they're talking about something and they come to somebody else, they got to reel it and how they shut down. I love that. And that's how we're supposed to be. These are examples. They won't talk about something that will make this be sin for them. They won't do it. I love that. And that's how we got to be. When you think spiritually, you think about, okay, well, is that right or wrong? Everybody telling everybody else's business. And they find out, they say they're going to hate you. Some things is private. Some things, I know that I have to die with. I'll never speak of. People have confided in me about things. Sometimes people say, I never told nobody but you. What am I supposed to do? Tell everybody whatever it is that they done told me? No. They ain't told nobody but me. I got to die with that. That's real. You hear what it said? Verse 10 said, if thou hast heard a word, let it die with thee. And be bold. It will not burst thee. Got too many other things to deal with than to be a talebearer, talk about other people's business. Learn these scriptures. Learn learn these lessons. Learn the way of life. Take the time to do that.